Hello everybody, I'm chaoticshan, and this is, well, kind of my first English voiceover, so bear with me if anything is pronounced horrible or wrong in any way. Yeah, I usually don't do voiceovers because of many reasons, but I decided to change up the game a little bit, do some voiceovers for my videos, especially for the longer videos. So, since you're my Patreon, welcome to this video. You're very welcome to watch it till the end. And yeah, I did this kind of video to show you a bit more of the process, since my internet connection isn't the best. I can't really upload too many of these long videos, so it might be in the future that I upload multiple videos and show you the process in that way and talk a little bit about it. But for today the video wasn't too long, so I decided to do everything in one wash and go. Well, more like the coloring in one wash and go, since I was a little bit stupid and left the cap on my camera lens, so I didn't notice until I did the line art, well, more like I finished the line art and started the coloring process, that I noticed what I did wrong. So, sorry for that, but the next video will be different, might be a little bit longer, more around the 15 to 20 minute mark. But for today, it will be only 8 minutes. And as you see, I'm doing the coloring right now. I bought myself some markers, the Stylefile markers. And yeah, I thought about layering the coloring a bit, so that I get a fine gradient from dark to light. The only bummer I had was that I only have two violet colors, a really pale one, which I used as a base color for the hair, and the other one is too dark. So I worked with a light blue tone, a light purple, which I used as the base and as shading color as well. And here and there I used a cool gray. It's a light blue in some way, but more grayish in another way. So yeah, these are the three main colors I used. And yeah, for the skin there were two colors I used. It was a light pink and a peachy color. Well, since I don't have that many colors, I walked around those problems and used some polychromos later on to shade a little bit more, to work out the line art a little bit more. Since I usually use black as an outline color, it was too dark, it was too dominant, so worked around that and used a pink as a guideline, and well, defined the outlines later on. Yeah, it's a long process to color hair, especially long hair, and especially Lucy's hair. Lucy is a character from a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine. It's a lot of fun to roleplay with her character Lucy and my character Liam, and she drew Liam, so I had to draw Lucy as a card. Yeah, now I'm working on the clothes. I don't have many green colors, so yeah, I had some problem to find the right color, since in one way they were too saturated, too bright, too catchy, too edgy in some way, and on the other side I had colors that were too dark, too green, too much blue-green. So I worked with a really bright color, which I toned down later with my pencils. And yeah, there wasn't much clothes, as you see, so I work on the background now. I decided to do a really easy background, since I wanted the character to be the main view, the point of view you look at, you care most about, which will pop into your eyes. Because, well, what else do you expect when you have a character with purple hair? So yeah, I used more like warm grays and brownish colors for the background, so it would be a little bit washed out the further the trees are away. But later on I put a little bit of color pops in there to balance out the grain of her coloring of her clothes, with some leaves that come from the right and the left and from both, a little bit from the side where her hair was too thin, if you can say that. But you will see it right away, so don't worry. Yeah, I dotted most of the leaves since it's easier to do so. I don't have much detail on such a small card, so I had to work in a different way than I would usually. Usually I would do some color gradient in the leaves and maybe some veins of the leaves, but the dotting worked quite good, especially with the darker colors on the lighter colors. Something I don't really like as much was how the leaves got, well, eaten by the dark colors of the woods. But it worked out as it should, and I could have done some lighting with white pen later on, but it worked, so not overdoing it. Anyway, so I said before that I did some shading with my polychromos and some line art work with the polychromos. And this is what you see right now. Wonderful colored rainbow above and the picture below. It's not much detail work, I could say. It was more like, yeah, I'm bringing out more the darkness and the lightness of the hair. I'm doing a bit more of shading at the edges, so the hair is more defined, more detailed. But not as much as, oh, I need to color the hair in a totally different color because it was too light or too dark or in any way different than it should be. So yeah, it's more like doing the details, doing the finishing touches with the polychromos. And yeah, I'm quite happy how it worked out. It was different than I usually do it. But yeah, I'm glad. And in the last steps, I will be using a white pen. It's the Pilot Chose ones in 0.7. I really like fine tips for my white pencils, so I could really bring out the details and the light in hair and eyes and other stuff. Yeah, it was quite fun to do so. It was quite fun to work on a little Aceo card again and bring out everything I wanted to. And yeah, I'm sorry for all the ends and especially and all that stuff. I hope you don't mind too much. I hope you really like this video, and hopefully I can do better in the next one. Please tell me in the comments below how you liked it, if I should change something, if I should do more, what do I know, explanation, or more about what is behind the scenes. But yeah, thanks to everyone. Thanks to you for being here and for supporting me on Patreon. And yeah, we see each other next time. Thanks for everything. Bye!